What up?
Oh, goodness.
What?
Bitcoin of the day.
Bitcoin of the day. What the hell are we doing?
First video.
First video. Instant chemistry. It's right there.
That's why we got married.
Yeah, it was.
Mm.
We're supposed to be relaxed in this.
Well, you didn't want to eat my salad, so.
Wasn't really bothered today. No white wine vinegar, no balsamic vinegar. In the parents' house.
Olive juice.
No salt. We got salt.
Salt is good.
Olive juice.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
The juice of the canned olives.
That's how we started this video.
That's what I dressed the salad with, because I didn't have any vinegar, and the olive oil is too many calories.
Yep.
So the olive juice has vinegar in it, and
Makes it
olive
taste
brine, just juiced it up.
I still didn't like the sound of it, so didn't really go for it. But, why did we want to do this? Why did we want to start this?
Because you wanted to talk about Bitcoin.
I
Because
did.
that's your passion.
Yeah, I mean,
and I wanted to be on camera.
the way this was meant to start was Jenna was supposed to ask me questions.
Oh, okay.
But that is the nature of YouTube, the nature of the digital world and the landscape that we live in, is it can go any way we want.
Yeah,
it can be unscripted, it can be scripted. Like today we were just thinking, well, why don't we do something like this? And it would be a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And a few jokes and a bit of banter.
A
bit of banter. And it would be about money. It would be about how Bitcoin relates to that or solves the problems that we talk about every day. That people might have an interest in or might tune into.
Right.
But
well, you look at it every day and you have thoughts about it.
Every single day.
Every single day. You keep
sad,
up with it.
How sad is that?
It's not
sad. I log
sad.
into an app.
It's not sad.
I look at price and then I think, oh, like, how do we start the day?
You're a glass half full. You know that's more passion than sad.
Yeah. Well, I just masquerade. It's just masquerading as sadness. It's a hobby masquerading as sadness, or the vice versa. As you can tell, not that intelligent. But
okay, let's start off with how much Bitcoin do you have?
And that's a great question because it's a closed question in my book. It's none of your business. It's none of YouTube's business. Jenna already knows, but it's like the world's never gonna know because it's like asking what is basically your net worth, because this is where I get to tell YouTube and the world that.
But Google knows everybody's net worth, so why can't the people know?
Well, where I was going to get to was that it is 100%. It's like 100% of my net worth, and we're all in as a married couple, but. Like I've always said, Bitcoin is for the sovereign individual. Therefore, you can own whatever amount you want to. But like for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been like virtually 99% and 1% cash essentially.
You know,
but it wasn't always like that.
Everybody says diversify.
They do.
So
they do. And
is it a struggle every time you tell everybody you're 100% in? You have to explain this to them every single time.
Well, actually, the way I just talk about it now is like, I just tell my story. I just say what I did. I don't try and like shove it down people's throats and say this is how you should do it. Oh, this is how you should do it. True. You should be 100%. You should be 99% Bitcoin and 1% whatever. It's never been about that for me because. Bitcoin changes you don't change Bitcoin. And that's kind of, and you'll hear a lot of this, you'll hear a lot of these cliches, but I genuinely think that's true. I think that Bitcoin...
Should we play some sort of game for your cliches that we say during these talks?
Yeah, we'll do
I'll flash everyone when you say
YouTube would love, we would never get banned after like 2 minutes.
Okay, no. Something better than that.
What? Cliche alert.
Cliche alert.
Or like
ding ding. Video
some
magic.
kind of like tapping of a glass, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But we need like
or
a
just like a $1 jar.
or
then
like,
we can go on a second honeymoon.
Oh, do you know what? That would be actually be really good.
Mm-hmm.
We just need some coins, like from nowhere,
Mm-hmm.
or satoshis. Like, what are coins anymore? Like,
You tied it back.
I tied it back
You're
already.
getting good at this.
We did. We had the problem. We had the answer.
Mm-hmm.
What was wrong with that?
Mm-mm.
So that's the aim of this channel.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to the start. So the aim of the channel, we have no idea still, but we thought again, it's just a bunch of thoughts that come out as verbal, like, you know, garbage, diarrhea, greatness, whatever, philosophy,
Greatness.
genius,
Mr. CEO over here.
just anything. So that's the aim of the channel, is to spread adoption. On a serious note, it's to spread adoption, of course. For me, that's been like my North Star. That's just been my what I want to do.
Yeah.
It's like my ultimate aim is.
You want to orange pill people?
Well, again, as I said, Bitcoin orange pills people, not you, not me, not anyone else. And it has to be the person that learns about Bitcoin, that wants to understand Bitcoin. It has to come down to them.
Yeah.
And it was the same with you.
I know.
Like when we were in, you know, this is for the audience going out now, not live. We might do a live at some point, but that was how like Jenna got orange pilled. Was we were in Ponta Delgada, which is in the middle of the nowhere in the Atlantic. Google it if you want to, but it's basically a Portuguese island. About what?
This is when we were long distance, so it made sense for me to fly from the U.S. and him to fly from England, and it was in the Atlantic, so
yeah.
Neither of us had to do the long haul flight.
Yeah, it was a way to try and get closer together during a long distance relationship.
And we rented.
And we basically didn't get that much closer. We got an hour closer to each other. Basically, Jenna was on her time, on US time still, so she was still working 4 hours behind, and I was working, I guess 1 hour behind or whatever, behind the UK. So that was where Bitcoin came up.
Yeah.
It was around Valentine's Day because we were there. We were celebrating Valentine's Day for like, we were there for 10 days. And we just had this conversation in a room like this that had a sofa like this actually. And we just sat there and we watched these videos on the TV, literally hooked it up on
I don't think I watched a little of the videos and I was like, no, this isn't
right.
enough.
Jenna was like, this is enough. Like, this is like boring.
I need to drill you.
She drilled me on the questions.
Because it's funny because I work in tech and all the guys are always like, oh, I mined Bitcoin way back then. It's like, but what does that mean?
Right.
I had to sit there and Oliver and I was like, what does that mean? Where is the energy coming from? Where is the money coming from? How's it being made? How does it equate to value?
Yeah.
And I sat there and I was like, and then who are the people who make money off the transactions?
The miners.
No, but then, they get a mining fee. Yeah. I was like, wait, where is that? Where does that come from? So
that's right. And of course, some of you may know that there are two ways you can get Bitcoin. You can either buy it off on an exchange or off the counter through someone else, or you can mine it. So there's only two ways.
That's one of my friends' platforms, but
yeah, CoinFlip, you know, cool idea, but charge extortionate fees. That's just a fair.
He's
assessment.
a friend.
I've plugged it, so
he's a friend.
Any publicity is good publicity, and he is.
Shout out to Daniel.
Shout out to Daniel Polotsky if you're ever interested in knowing about his company. It's basically an ATM, a Bitcoin ATM where you put cash in and you get out and you get Bitcoin.
We actually just saw one at the Sawgrass Mall
we saw one in Florida. So going back to the story of how Jenna kind of got orange pilled, not by me, indirectly by me. Jenna wasn't interested in you weren't interested in the how Bitcoin mined it, did you? Or did you? It was something else that Jenna wasn't interested in, and then
the videos.
The thing where the penny dropped. The YouTube video was like, no, not interested.
No.
Because it was like she needed someone, or something that could explain it in a way where she could get quick answers. So the questions that, or the answers that she had questions to. So
He knew the answer.
And
I was
luckily,
impressed.
I somehow in my dumb head knew had some of the answers. And
Was that
you will learn.
self-deprecating? Dumbhead.
I don't know. But what I will say is that we are not the experts. No one masters Bitcoin. No one is a master of Bitcoin, and that we're just still we are always learning.
What
And,
about Satoshi?
No idea. No idea what you're talking about.
No,
Some
isn't
guy-
he the master of Bitcoin?
No, he will tell you, or she will tell you, or they, some people, whoever this pseudonymous character is, they'll tell you that they can't even master Bitcoin because it's always evolving. It's like an evolving organism, like a virus or something that just evolves.
A virus.
Yeah, contagious. It's
Remember
contagious.
when we all had to download the McAfee virus protection on our computers?
I actually, back in the day, like OGs remember this, John McAfee and his antivirus
I watched
system.
his documentary.
You watched his
It
documentary?
was so good.
He was a Bitcoiner. Like, he genuinely was a Bitcoiner. I think towards, like, there were, a couple of years where he was, like, being paid by maybe crypto projects, but he was genuinely, his heart was in the game.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. John McAfee. We love him.
Mm-hmm.
He's genuinely, he got people, he was the guy in 2017 that, when you typed in Bitcoin, Andreas Antonopoulos came up, which again, we'll name drop a lot here. So we might put some names in the description. Is that what they say? We're going to put some names in the description at some point.
I think YouTube automatically transcribes this.
If they are able to do this, that's genius. And I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
We might get some software that like can do that anyway. But again, we'll just keep name dropping for links if people are interested. And Andreas Antonopoulos is the OG of the 2016 to 2017,
Wait.
2018.
Is it Andrea or Andrea?
Andreas. He was.
Andreas.
Yeah, he was. I think he started off as a consultant, and then he got into. He just went down the Bitcoin rabbit hole, but really went down in there because he was like a very technical whiz. I think he was like maybe an engineer or developer, and his whole life became dedicated to learning about Bitcoin. I think it started off with the Bitcoin white paper.
Whoa.
And it went
What
from
year
there.
was this?
When did he become Orange Pill, or when did he come up?
When he
He kind of went viral. Also, when he mastered, he's got a few books called Mastering Bitcoin and something else, Mastering Something Else. I think it was 2016 or 2016 is when he sort of started to appear. 2017, I think, is when he started to appear a lot in terms of Bitcoin knowledge, and he was the face of Bitcoin for like a good year or two, maybe like 2016 to 2018. But where was I going with this? We were on a tangent, but we were talking about.
I distracted you with Andreas because it sounded like you said
Andreas
Andrea.
Antonopoulos. I don't know how we got there,
Mm-hmm.
but again, this is an iterative thing. This could go back. This can go back and forth. But we got to him. I'm still trying to remember how we got to him, but it really doesn't matter.
Just going back to, I asked mastering Bitcoin and me learning about it. And
Yeah, I think as we said, no one masters Bitcoin, and no one, you can't orange pill someone else. I think someone has to learn Bitcoin themselves.
Yeah.
But
This is just an opportunity to have those conversations and talk about Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And also, since you keep up with it, talk about what's in the current events. Explain those to me, so maybe one day this can turn into my passion.
Yeah.
Although we can have our own passions,
This is really fluid. It's
Yeah.
really fluid.
Yeah.
It's something that happens every day in the world.
In the world.
That affects.
Yeah.
That Bitcoin powers. I think Bitcoin is powering something every day.
Yeah.
I don't think it's changing Bitcoin. I don't think it's affecting Bitcoin. I think it's actually the other way around. I think, if anything, the destabilization of something or Bitcoin crashing today gets somebody to learn about it a little bit more, or just gets them, learning about gold, for example, which has reached an all-time high, and then all roads lead to Bitcoin. I think people learn about a heavy metal, and they will eventually stumble upon Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin ends up being the answer.
The newest precious asset.
It does. Destabilization, as we've learned, has led to people learning about Bitcoin.
I mean, in reality, like today, the way that inflation is going with the money printing that is happening, and any administration, doesn't matter what side you're on, they're printing money, and the poor who do not have assets becoming poorer.
And that's what we're going to try and communicate, either on a daily basis or a yearly basis, if we get there, if we get to a second video.
The thing is that you just have to have assets, and Bitcoin is one of those assets that doesn't require upkeep. You know, like property was my asset before I met Oliver. I still have property.
Yeah.
And that requires maintenance costs, and I've the percentage of money I've made on my property pales in comparison to the percentage that Oliver has made on his Bitcoin.
Yeah, and
So
having a roof under your head is absolutely crucial. It's like the basic need. It's like the one thing that everybody needs.
yeah.
But when you're in a position where you have a disposable income.
Yeah, just a little bit more than that, right?
When you have a little bit more.
We know Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and I guess YouTube is more than just America; it's everybody.
Yeah, YouTube is the whole world.
The whole world.
And actually, most of the world literally doesn't have maybe a disposable income.
But what's crazy is even like $5 a month.
Yeah.
That you're putting in Bitcoin every month.
Yeah.
Will be worth more one day.
Just getting off zero is one of the most powerful things, because you watch it grow, not on a daily basis, on a 5-year basis. You watch it grow, in in fiat terms, in cash terms, and then you take a different view on the world. We try to convince people that if they just get off zero, if they just own Bitcoin, and they have a long-term view, if they have a 5-year view, 8-year view, 10-year view, that they'll be better off in the longer run. And they realise, look, they might not be, they might buy Bitcoin and then forget about it, but that's just the one less person we.
You know, yeah, you could just put it on a computer.
Yeah.
And then you can lose the computer, and it'll sit there for years, and then one day you'll find the computer, and it'll be like you found treasure.
Right. There's 2 ways it can go. It can go really bad. If you've got your private key on your laptop or your computer, you're screwed.
This is a topic.
This is a topic.
Oliver's going to want to tell everybody about mnemonics.
At some point, I'm going to tell
And he's going to say, you have to memorize it. And I go, Oliver, what about if you get Alzheimer's or dementia?
Yes, that's the downside.
And he's like, then it'll be lost forever. And I don't care that our children won't have it.
And the risk of actually someone pointing a gun to your head and saying, you need to tell me the words. If you didn't know the passphrase, it's kind of okay, because if you die, then you die not knowing, or you get away with literally you know, someone's going to be convinced that you don't know the password, or you don't know the private key. So the great thing about not knowing that is that, well, you don't know it, but
I like having it written down.
Yeah,
I hope you can't find my address from this video.
Nothing wrong with having it written down. And this has been a debate for a while. There is no right answer on this one.
We can sit here and tell, because for people like me, what does private key mean?
Yeah.
So, all right. So you can go buy Bitcoin.
I'm going to stir the ball.
I'll explain.
Oh, okay.
Let me try. Let me have a go.
I've taught. She knows now. Hopefully by.
I know. So I'm going to use words like hot wallet, cold wallet, and I know this, and you know. I'm not that technical in this, so. So, if you buy Bitcoin off an exchange, you don't own your Bitcoin. It is owned by the exchange. So if you buy it on Robinhood owns it. Yeah, it's holding your Bitcoin for you. Now, in the case that Robinhood goes out of business, it's probably not gonna, generally, if you have a lot of money on Bitcoin, do you want to pay the Robinhood fees? Do you want to pay the exchange rate fees? Probably not. You have to move on to some sort of wallet. Now, there's 2 types of wallets that you can own. There's a hot wallet and a cold wallet. A hot wallet is attached to a laptop. Mm-hmm. Again, it's better than having it on an exchange, but not as good as having it on the cold wallet.
Right. So
now the cold wallet is you can buy this off Walmart.com. That's the one we got. Is ours from Walmart.com? Oh, don't close this. This is uploading a YouTube video.
Oh, cool.
It's actually our wedding
I
video.
didn't even know that. It's our wedding. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's private, so we can share it with our family.
Okay, but can it go down a little bit? Like, as in, like that much? Okay.
Okay. So back to the cold wallet.
Mm-hmm.
So the cold wallet you can buy from anywhere. You can just go online and type in Bitcoin cold wallet.
Yeah.
We can recommend the one that we use, and that is when you set it up. It comes with a passphrase of you get to choose 12 or 24 words, or it's chosen for you.
From what I've experienced, it tells you. It tells you like how many words. So it's either 12 or 24.
Or 24. So they're all 12 or 24 words, and then they're really random words like forest, monkey, pizza. Oh no! See, that's why I didn't want to do that. Sorry. So anyhow, it's 12 very random English words.
Yep.
And because for anybody out there, all code is done in English. Like even in India, they're writing code in English. Crazy to me. English.
I didn't even know that myself.
We're so self-centered in America.
Ethnocentric is the word. I learned that word a couple days ago.
Yes.
By her.
Yes. So, anyway, you want a cold wallet because then nobody else owns your Bitcoin. It's specifically on this little piece of hardware, technology. Nobody could hack into it. Nobody can access it unless they have a PIN, which is 4 digits you set up, and that's just to access it. You don't technically need that if you were to ever lose the piece of hardware. Mm-hmm. What you need is the pass
private key. No, the
private key. Sorry, using the wrong terminology. Shame on me. The private.
We're all learning.
The private key.
This channel's about learning as well, in case you didn't know.
The private key. The learning channel.
The learning channel.
Bob Ross and the painting.
Just happy accidents.
Happy accidents. No mistakes.
No mistakes, just happy accidents.
So
we'll talk about all of this and more in lives, shorts, videos. It'll probably be videos to begin with. Yeah. But I think we've been rambling for 31 minutes. We'll try.
Has it really been 30? No, it's only been 22 minutes.
22 minutes. So
we'll
that
try. Long enough?
It's a long video. We might break it up into two, like a part 1, part 2. So part 1 will be kind of the aim of what the channel was trying to achieve, and then part 2 is more like, name dropping.
Do you know what this reminds me of? You remember the Twin Flame documentary where it's that random couple and they're just...
That better not be us. That can't be us.
Because you don't want me to get fat like her.
I don't want to get fat.
He doesn't get fat.
They all get fat.
Oh.
No,
he never got fat. Wait, now I have to check it.
It's like Joe Rogan. Bring it up.
Bring it up. Twin.
Hey, bring it up.
Twin Flames.
Hey, bring that up.
Couple. He was like Jesus. He thought he was Jesus. Remember?
Yeah. So we don't. That's not what we're trying to get at. That's not going to happen.
See, no, he's still thin.
It's not going to be a sociopathic.
Shalia, Jeff and Shalia. She had a regular name and she changed it.
Yeah. Anyway, whilst we do that research...
No, that's not us.
We'll upload the video, and by the time this goes out, it'll be next week. We'll be in November, probably. Or we'll be in October, whatever. So, should we conclude and say goodbye and wrap it up?
Well, I wanted to show everybody Jeff and Shalia for fun.
As long as they can't see any other tabs.
We've
got to be really careful.
They're hidden.
This is something we're going to have to learn as well. Is when we upload videos, when we do videos, eventually we'll have something where we put something pops up on like on Zoom, like on Teams.
Oh, right. I don't have to do that.
We are not doing that just out of privacy.
Oliver's very private.
I just like private things. I don't like to
Do you like
this
my
is the
private
only
things?
thing that I'm happy to tell the world, and even then it's private. It's a very, I don't know, is it like a cultural thing? It's like we're in America right now and things seem to be more open, but There's certain things
He's gotta learn.
Certain things you don't want to tell people. That's what Jenna's got to learn as well. So with that, this is the Bitcoin channel.
Yay!
It's called bitWit.
bitWit. Yes.
So transcribe that, YouTube. See
Yes.
if you can do that.
bitWit, because it's a bit witty.
It's a bit witty. It's bit witty. It's
We think we're witty.
We're witty.
Do you think the public will think we're witty?
We like banter.
Banter.
Light-hearted stuff.
Light-hearted stuff.
And we'll just end it there.
Okay.
We'll see you at the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.